That's a good segue to your call of the day. It's a bullish call on Shopify, but you probably guessed that. It was initiated overweight at Atlantic Equities, and Rahel Solomon is here with the details on that call. Rahel.
Hi, Brian. Can't stop, won't stop. So yes, this is the pandemic play that's been on fire, hitting a new high actually during the show this hour. The stock is also up almost 180% this year. And analysts from Atlantic Equities think it has more room to run, initiating coverage, as you said, with a price target of $11.50, trading closer to $11.03.51. So they do admit that Shopify's 40 times headline revenue multiple is steep, but they say it's warranted because it's a fast-growing company with a $3.5 trillion total addressable market. By the way, if Shopify were a single retailer, its U.S. gross merchandise volume would now be second only to Amazon online. The Canadian company makes most of its profit from building e-commerce platforms for small businesses, and it's attracted some very high-profile partnerships, including Facebook, Pinterest, and Walmart. It also gets referral fees from transactions on those sites. And, Brian, it's also attracted some high-profile investors, including Masa-san. I'll send it back to you.
Yeah, pretty amazing run there. And here's the thing, Tiffany. I just looked, and this is pretty wild. Shopify's target price of 39 analysts is $11.02. The stock is at $11.02. So again, another one of these names where the analyst community is probably going to have to come out. It's exactly on its average target price. Just randomly looked on that. The analyst community is going to have to do something here as well. What do you love about Shopify? You own it.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think it's no secret that I love tech and I love e-commerce. And so in Shopify, you get kind of like the intersection of e-commerce and cyclicals, right? And so really, this is a platform that allows someone to start a business, to grow a business, to manage a business. They can manage someone who's using Shopify platform can manage their sales across multiple platforms. And so really, in this day and age where people are rethinking work, and I know a lot of people are deciding to start a business, Shopify is a platform that allows you to do that. So I love these names that are really helping, really kind of assisting people to kind of, push past this pandemic.
Yeah, and Joe, again, buddy, this is not me. This is the production staff saying, go to Joe because he sold Shopify earlier this year. They're just crushing you today here. Again, like a Salesforce. Do you want to get back in? It's not me, brother. I love you.
Shopify is a name that on a pullback, certainly I would be in. Hypergrowth, it is clearly one of the leaders as it relates to the total addressable market for software growth. But what is behind that ability to grow the total addressable market? And it's been the pull forward of e-commerce as a percentage of retail spending. We were somewhere around 16% e-commerce as a percentage of retail spending. In May, that number jumped to 40%. So it's been the pull forward. I need a correction here to get into Shopify. I'm not going to reach for this one at these levels.
By the way, 1,200 times price to cash flow and 61 times price to enterprise or sales to enterprise value. So if you care about fundamentals or valuations, maybe Shopify is not your stock.